Hello, I'm Saeed.
My name is Mariam,
And we are truly exceptional employees. Over time, however, we discovered that employee performance appraisal isn't that simple. In fact, evaluating an employee's performance is related to the performance management system, which aims to measure productivity by achieving the objectives agreed upon between the employee and his or her direct manager, ensuring alignment between the employee's individual objectives and those of the team and organization. Why is the performance management system applied in DMI? Simply because when we work towards a common objective, we achieve 3 along the way. Enhancing our performance and that of DMI in order to achieve excellence, developing a clear work plan for the employee, the management, and DMI, leading to increased job satisfaction, and rewarding exceptional employees and developing the performance of others to reach new heights.
How does this work?
Through 4 stages of the performance cycle. We define the objectives that need to be achieved throughout the year, and our performance is reviewed on a regular basis. We are assessed based on our competencies and objectives by the end of the year. The appraisal results are then linked to development and recognition so that we excel in achieving our objectives the following year. How do we define the objectives and competencies? The objectives and competencies we agreed on with our direct manager are defined at the beginning of the performance cycle within the individual performance plan document we carry with us throughout our year-long performance appraisal. Objectives are written according to SMART criteria. That's specific, measurable, agreed, realistic, and time-bound. Competencies, on the other hand, are defined based on our grade and job description requirements. During the assessment process, a grade is given to every chosen objective and competency. If you score 4, you have truly shined in every possible way and far exceeded the expectations of your department, colleagues, and organization. You played a pivotal role in the financial and operational success of DMI. You achieved more than 120%. If you score 3, you're an exceptional employee, highly competent and responsible in everything you achieve. By meeting your objectives, you significantly enhance your organization and department status. You achieved more than 110%. If your score is 2, you are a dedicated and hardworking employee. You have achieved all your yearly objectives and contributed to achieving additional objectives at a rate higher than 100%. In case you don't meet all the agreed objectives and requirements for the year, your score will be 1. An action plan will be developed to improve your performance through training courses and on-site drills.
The appraisal process entails 3 possible scenarios. In the first and flawed scenario, your every shortcoming, no matter how small, will be judged without reverting to facts and documents to support the assessment result, which impacts the performance appraisal and causes you to score low. The second and equally flawed scenario overlooks your accomplishments, whether positive or negative, resulting in a high score even if you don't achieve all your objectives. In the third and valid scenario, you'll be assessed fairly and efficiently based on facts and evidence that support the evaluation process.
There is no finish line in the race to excellence. So let's work together as one team to make excellence a way of life for DMI.
So, as defined, performance management is a continuous process of identifying, measuring, and developing the performance of individuals and teams and aligning their performance with the strategic goals of the organization. To continue, performance management system is a key tool to transform people's talent and motivation into strategic business advantage. There are many reasons organizations develop performance management systems. A performance management system encourages conversations between managers and employees that might not otherwise take place. This is all because not all managers are comfortable providing employee feedback. However, delivering performance results is a skill that is learned, and with training and a little practice, we can all become comfortable having these necessary conversations. A performance management systems develop employees and prepares them for increased responsibility by identifying developmental opportunities. Employees appreciate feedback because they want to know if they're doing a good job. If done well, these performance conversations encourage and motivates employees. The system identifies and rewards strong performers because objective measures are used to appraise employees. It is a side effect that some employees simply don't perform up to expectations. This process forces managers to deal underperforming employees and provides an avenue to remove them from the organization. This system provides an employee performance trend. This documentation helps new managers can help up to speak quickly on how their employees performed in the past. This process helps and ministry prepares for an employee's naturally transition out of employment. One of the biggest challenges churches face is aligning their mission throughout the entire organization. In a church setting, for example, this alignment helps employees as well as volunteers understand how what they do affects the overall goals and strategy of the church. An articulated mission and vision is what drives church strategy. And church goals is written to support this strategy. Church goals are then delegated to the appropriate departments. Next, responsibility for completing those goals is assigned to individual employees. This process helps employees focus on priorities, which they will be assessed on a performance appraisal time. This how it all ties together. So, as a recap, these are the advantages of managing performance. Once again, thank you and magandang Jansan.